too.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This should start lagging. I'm cutting it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down.
Kaepernick now on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards
out of
that
here.
time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy
straight bailout
who can really blaze.
He's
got
do
a
it
lot
in
of
3
and that
between
speed
3
can
people.
work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darnell Mooney hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7.
Shit's so stupid.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Control the plays you call.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Shit ain't even competitive. Jeez.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to anyone.
You know.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Fuck out of here, dog.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the
Fucking
save.
alarm get on my nerves, man.
Blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he will have the Bears 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Chicago.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And the snap comes at 1. Now Kaepernick. That's complete to Mooney. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
So,
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
I can't call 3 fucking. I can't call like it.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. The screen pass here to Cohen. And a 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Kaepernick going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Kaepernick to throw again. Finding Gabriel complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. This is Cohen. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Tackled at the 20.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Cohen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bears 14, Packers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
First down, a run with Cohen. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brought down at the
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
no gain on
the free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They run. This is Cohen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal. To throw is Kaepernick. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Rodgers. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And able to get this out to the 25.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now the first play of the drive
This
there is
nigga dropped him.
incomplete.
You get the sense
What
that
type of shit
we're
was
not
that?
playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A quick throw, but incomplete for Aaron Jones.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Kaepernick to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
3rd down.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Get the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Push your ass now, boy.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A little bit.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Dot.
This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
3-yard line.
Oh, shit. I'm doing all this stock shit, man.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Oh, shit.
Now Crosby for the point after. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
Baby, I don't know why.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Shoot.
Here comes Montgomery now to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Hit that nigga, bro.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
2-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
I think versus the Trey, you got to pull out the 3-3-5 wide. Trey versus Trey. Single back ace. I usually pull this out on him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
See that?
Kaepernick now to throw. And this
I don't
is
know how
caught.
he caught that, though.
And this is
crazy
because in another first down as the tackles made
like,
it.
damn, it's Josh Jackson. Oh, shit, I should have put
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Perry, Jackson, Darnell. Y'all got sending back a bunch of ace.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to counter here.
Come here, boy.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard.
This nigga trying to run the whole
No
thing.
doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I don't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. I'm just blitzing every linebacker and just praying that I throw it to me.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, Madden 20 style. Just blitz everybody and hope that somebody throws it.
22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To throw, Kaepernick.
Thank you.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Who was that? Amos?
Coverage too good
The
there.
defense, Amos. Who was that? Gronkowski right there? Looked like it.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
But you know Valentine's Day is for females.
And Santos yanked that one a bit. No good. Wide to the left for Santos. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Touchdown, Packers! Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have moved out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. Yeah, how does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay.
Let's go, Purry.
No, you're not reading into it too much at all.
Try to torch Purry like that, boy. Type shit this nigga on, bro. This nigga ain't doing that, bro. Not Perry.
And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing. Yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back.
Oh,
we'll
this
soon
shit.
find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit
How
right
the fuck
now.
he leak out like that? Who was that?
Catch number 44 on the
He
year.
get past
First
my
down.
galley.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Cheating, man. This nigga cheating, bro. Damn, he cheating.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You
know
are
some real
watching
shit.
the
I'm bullshitting this whole game.
on EA Sports.
17.
I don't even care about winning. I'm just trying shit for real. So you might as well stop.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. He'll be taken
Big
down
Kenny
at the 40
Clark.
for a pickup of 2 yards. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at their 48.
Now a toss
your
left
ass down,
side
boy.
into the hands of his tight end.
Complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have
Sit your ass down, boy.
would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
What kind of gay-ass tackle was that?
Play, even though it was complete.
Complete to Tariq.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Nope. Because we got hard hitters back here.
Couldn't hold on through the
We ain't playing that
contact.
shit.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job
What else we
controlling the
gonna
middle
do?
of the field and
What
forcing
else
an
we gonna do?
incompletion.
Smash. Damn, I ain't even got my zone drive. That's how you know I'm playing around. I ain't even set my zone depths or nothing. Damn. Nigga just out here doing anything. Wait a minute.
The Packers gonna use
I knew something was going on. That shit
It's
crazy.
just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as
I'm
we step
tired.
aside here
Real
in the
fast
4th
don't even-
quarter.
All right, there we go. That's how you know my ass over here tripping. Never will I go into a serious game and not set my zone depths.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Look at that shit.
Now Kaepernick again. He'll get that complete
Come
to
on.
his tight end
Ugh,
command.
that was a
And
fucking
this is gonna result in another first
tight
down
end
as
that
the
would have been
tackle's made at
intercepted.
the Packers 18.
Should take his ass out of there.
A good pickup there of
We
20
just ruined
yards.
this. Oh, I got Henry Black out there. Oh yeah, do that again.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's Cohen. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run forward with Tariq Cohen.
Sit your little ass
Nothing doing there.
down.
They're going to wind up holding him
Tariq
at the
Cohen.
2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Damn, Unc 1-9. Damn, Unc poop. Unc is trash.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeout.
Damn.
That's going to leave
Trying to go to
just
sleep.
one remaining here in this.
Shit ain't gonna work.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in, and he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
His kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game.
I do got to
here
start running more. But I don't know how the run just right.
These two sides,
They made it.
all our score as he sends this one away.
They made it kind of hard.
Fielded in the end zone.
I don't know. I think I just need to try
They
it.
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Every time I try to run, there's somebody shut my shit down. So just stop trying.
At their own 23-yard.
But last year, I think maybe I need to get the human joystick again because that was the only way. That was my only way I could run last year.
Get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Rodgers going to throw.
Get rid of it. That shit was bad like a motherfucker. What are you playing, palms?
Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
For a Green Bay Packers.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
4 yards.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Rodgers again now.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
2 minutes to go. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Why didn't I focus on quite like I need to give me some strap. All right.
To throw is Rodgers. His throw caught. right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That boy Rodgers be slinging that fucking ball.
They'll try and run it in with Jones.
They ain't ready for us.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. And I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give him the advantage.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. And he can't get up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bears will use
that
their
shit on lock, boy.
timeout. As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And
that's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Touchdown. Look at our city down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick.
Damn. What kind of fucking bullshit was that, bruh?
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, that's
that
a big
shit was
right
bullshit.
there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
What the fuck? Ah, you motherfucker.
Instead, 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
You could try. It ain't gonna work, bro.
Back to throw. Kaepernick.
Ain't gonna work, bro.
Left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Kaepernick to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Kenny Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And it's 4th down. Tonight's final score.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Green Bay, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, their luck may have run out.